You ready to fight? Ready.
All right, capacity crowd on hand for the rematch between Islam Makhachev and Alexander Volkanovski, and most of us walking out of that arena in Perth at UFC 284 knew that that was not the finality and the closure between these two men that we needed. Perhaps we get some tonight.
Yeah, you're looking for closure. People were surprised that Volkanovski competed so well, and I don't know why. Because why would anyone be surprised at anything that Alexander the Great does? He is next-level mixed martial artist that improves at a rate that is unheard of. But in Islam Makhachev, you have a guy that can compete with him, a guy that can match him in the striking, and a guy that can get takedowns when needed. Volkanovski will have to change some things tonight if he wants to get the job done.
And there he goes, lands another combination. His cardio's so good that it allows him to put forth this type of output and hits.
When his opponent is done at 2, he is stringing together 4, 5, 6 more different strikes. You don't do that without having fantastic cardio.
And that one certainly found the target.
It won't take many of those.
Oh, and he connects with yet another hook. Nice job on the feet by Islam Makhachev.
He's got to start kicking the body, kicking the head. He's just got to start kicking.
There you go. Look for the shot.
Volkanovski gets hit with a kick. And blocks the shot there. All right, so a nice connection there with the 1-2 for Alexander Volkanovski, the former rugby league standout. It's amazing to think not all that long ago this was a man who weighed 214.
I mean, that is massive. 214 pounds, fighting at featherweight now. Could you imagine the distance that he had to show in order to get to this weight class? He's doing pretty comfortably. He's not dying when he's walking to the scale. He's a pro's pro, and it's showing in his performances.
All right, so now blood is a factor. You see that he has been opened up in that eye area.
Yeah, he's got hit in the eye, and now there's a cut. But it's nothing to worry about too much.
Oh, what a connection by him there. His opponent could be out of here soon, DC.
He's almost done. I mean, when you get hit with a shot like that, you don't know whether to run, hide, grab, or wrestle. He's confused. He's as confused as he was on his first test in elementary school. Oh, nice right hand.
Huge left. "30 seconds to go in this." Oh!
He's in trouble. That one was thrown to end the fight.
Yep. Final seconds of the round. Oh, great block there. That horn sound reached the end of round 1. All right, so that's the end of the round. Pretty significant damage done in that round. Cheek sustained there from that strike. Now the cut man's got to get in there and close. All right, back to the stools we go, and it's starting to look like a second mouth on his cheek.
Ready to fight? Ready.
All right, let's get to round 2. All right, next round is now underway. DC, any major takeaways after the previous 5 minutes?
That both of these guys are very evenly matched. The matchmakers did a fantastic job when they put these two in the octagon. So even though it wasn't crazy, you got to see high-level mixed martial arts.
Well, we see this a lot, DC, but this instance, it's particularly surprising to see a wrestler on his level not attempt to change the level.
I don't understand it. You know, when you have that weapon, when you have that ability to take people to the ground, you have to use it. Even if it's to set up your striking, I don't understand why he is not trying to change his level, get to the hips, and get taken.
Trying to go to the body here, unable to find the target. Volkanovski's doing a nice job there. You saw him raise the guard to block that offering from the opponent. Don't want to sustain any more damage on that cut that has already been opened up. Well, you don't blame him for continuing to badger that cut. Things are getting bloody, champ.
Yeah, you got to be careful now, because as it bleeds, you got to worry about the blood going into the eye. Now it's time to start being on high alert.
All right, so he continues to land, and not exactly what we thought we would see in this one tonight, but the wrestler willing to stand and trade and proving to be able as well.
Yeah, it's out of the ordinary. Usually this guy level changes to take you down very early in fights, but tonight he is showing that he is comfortable in the striking.
Yeah, it was only a matter of time. You see the action here. They're going to call in the doctor to look at this cut. Might be the beginning of the end here.
I mean, blood all over his face, beat up, battered and bruised. He still wants to fight.
Yeah. Oh, that doctor's tough. He's seen a lot. This fight's going to continue, at least for now.
Let's go.
Makhachev's now switching his stance.
You ready to fight? You ready?
Second round underway. All right, another round is now underway. Pretty good previous 2 rounds. We'll see who makes the requisite adjustments now moving forward.
The adjustments are going to be the key, John. When you
right to the target. Let's see if his opponent can survive.
I cannot believe he is still standing after taking that punch.
Well, I'm no fighter, but if I rock a guy to that extent, I feel like I'm closing the show.
Absolutely. You got to go close the show if you get a guy hurt that bad. You cannot back off and take your time. He's right for the picking. Go and pick it through.
Well, at this point, I would use the word critical to describe the condition of that eye. Not looking good, champ.
No, he's beat up. He's been battered, he's been bruised. He got cut early in the fight, and you understood that if he didn't change something, it would get much worse. He didn't change anything, and now we're here.
Well, this is absolutely the hurt business. It's hard to see which party is offering up over the top. This fight's going to be over.
What a great way of mixing up his attack. He didn't stay the course. He mixed it up. He went high when his opponent was going low, and now he's got him hurt very badly.
Oh! Huge shots there.
They're going at it here. Huge shots landing on both sides.
So fight.
This is big. That's big.
Beautiful diving strike land. For next. All right, mercifully, that is it for the round. And, oh, Volkanovski's eye is in rough shape. I mean, I would just probably quit, but he's not going to do that. But I would not be. The ringside physician did come in and take a look at that here between rounds. All right, so a lot of highlights from which to choose after those previous 5 minutes. And on the other side, you better start checking some of these leg kicks.
Yeah, and when your opponent is throwing that many leg kicks, it takes one good check. If he gets one good check off, he may deter him from throwing these kicks over and over.
You ready to fight? You ready?
Third round underway. This crowd is going sick after what they saw in that previous round. Truly an all-out brawl, seminal moments on both sides, and the fight is still going on. Incredible.
Great moments by both of these fighters. Let's see who can continue down the path and really try and finish this fight.
Makhachev's nose is bleeding now. Looks to be cut, perhaps there on the bridge. How's his opponent still standing?
I mean, I have no idea. This fight is supposed to be over. And it might not be over now, but it's going to be over very soon. Again.
And back to his feet.
Oh, that was a really nice takedown.
All right, right into side control here, DC. Biggest difference between half guard and side control.
Well, side control to me feels like a little bit less control because now my legs aren't really doing anything anymore. Now I'm controlling you with my upper body. So I've got to be very, very aware. It's still advantageous, but it just seems a little more free-flowing than having something like a half guard. In the half guard,
Scramble and go! Scramble and go!
Makhachev's looking to pass out of the half guard here, maybe looking for side control. He's denied.
he's got to start throwing down. Man, great job finding a way out, finding an escape to get back to your feet.
Well, I think I can smell the blood at this point in time. That canvas didn't look like that a few fights ago. Blood. Straight connections right up the gut, DC. He's in a world of trouble now.
They say the straight moves are the ones that get there first, and it got right to the target. setting up the armbar.
Oh, he's got that arm tight now.
Starting to get it in there deep.
Whoa, the fight's gonna continue.
Oh my goodness, I thought it was over. I thought this fight was over.
Oh, interesting there as he just decides to let him back up. Well, at this point, DC, I'm not sure if he's just biding his time or just trying to get some extra reps, but go finish that.
It seems like the guy's playing with his food. Oh!
He's out!